Blake Hooper here, blakehooper.com. And do you want to be on welfare in retirement age and to make it hard for yourself to pay bills and things like that? Well, this video today is for everyone. It's not only for entrepreneurs, salespeople, it's for everyone out there because everyone needs to get their money in order. So what I'd ask you to do is just share this video around, like it, tag some people in there, and really get it flowing out there because it's really going to benefit a lot of people. I have constantly been seeing of late people have this credit card debt or credit card debt or debts on cars, and they're in $100,000 debt. They've got a $20,000 debt on their credit card. They've also got a mortgage, and they're earning 100 grand a year or something. And it's like, how the hell are you ever going to pay that down? I'm a firm believer of you need to get rid of all of your debt. You don't even want a credit card, all right? I had a credit card once. I chopped it up when I worked out how dangerous they could be, and I want you to do the same. Chop that credit card up, chop it up today, and get rid of it, because that thing there at 20% interest or whatever the interest is on it is really going to be a thorn in your side, and it's gonna stop you from getting to the place you want to be and getting you into having a smart money system. So chop that card up and start to pay that debt down as quick as possible. You want to pay down any of your debt that is at the highest percentage rate. So that's going to be your credit card. That's going to be the first place to stop. Now, if you bought something on that credit card for about $5,000 and it's now worth, say, $3,000, then sell it. Get rid of it. That $3,000 over the next year of interest is going to cost you $600. So is it really worth $600 to you to keep that item that you may not even use anymore, or you've had your fun with? So I'd be suggesting that anything you can find that you can sell off to pay down that credit card debt, just get rid of it and start to push that debt down. Because if you've got $20,000 or $10,000 of credit card debt and you're only paying the minimum payments, that debt's going to actually be increasing with the interest of 20% that you're paying there. So credit cards, get rid of them. I know you might have them now, and most people have them. Get yourself a debit card. You don't need a credit card to be online and buy things. You can have a debit card and use your own money. If you're using your own money, you're living within your means. Even my 95-year-old aunt continually says, we had to buy secondhand furniture. We had to do all these things. We had to live within inside our means. And I see everyone these days out there just living it large and living on fake money in some ways, because it's not your money. You're taking it in advance. So it's a really, really unproductive way to set your money up. So credit cards, just stop paying the banks. Get rid of those. Now, I want to talk about getting your money in order and having a smart money system so that you've got some money going to savings, you've got some money going for investment, and you've also got your living, your day-to-day money. So think of it like back in the old days. Sometimes it's so funny, we basically replicate the things that we used to do in the past now in our current future, or in the current state in a digital world. So what we do is we used to have money jars, and we'd put our money in that jar, and that was the savings, and that was for our holiday, and we'd have all these separate jars, and we'd put money in it. Now you've got bank accounts, you can do the same thing. So you have an everyday account where your wage might go into. Then you send off your 10, at least minimum 10%, hopefully 20% into your savings, which is going to be for investment. And then you might have your mortgage as well. So you've obviously got to send off the right amount into there. So when you get the money, separate it, and it comes in as weekly, monthly, however you're getting paid, whenever you get paid, separate that money and put it into those each single silos, or think of it as jars. And you've got to be smart, okay? Because if you want to be a retard with your money, it's not going to end well for you. You're going to be on welfare. You're going to be struggling to pay for electricity because everything's going through the roof. You're going to be using blankets. You can't even use an air conditioner or anything like that to keep yourself warm at 65. It's about leaving a legacy for your family as well. You don't want to give your kids a bad sense of how to use money. You don't want to leave them in a world where they may not even be able to afford a property, especially in Australia or a country like that. So really think about this. Get yourself into a system where you're only using a debit card. You're putting away at least 10% into a separate account. You're having your everyday money spent, and you've already budgeted it out and you've got it there. And it's about getting smart with your money, and don't go out and buy that $100,000 car that looks good because it's only X amount per month, and you feel like you can afford that because once you take that out of your wage and you take out your mortgage and your living expenses, you can actually afford that. But you can't save anything. You've then got to put money on the credit card because you've had a tough month. A couple of unexpected expenses have come up. So really, be smart with your money, get a smart money system in order. And look, I just think that I want to help you out. I want to show you how to make sure that you put your money to work. You get yourself in a position where you've got your money working well for you, and it's just going to be a lot better than the current situation that you're going with credit cards and things like that. So cut them up, get rid of them.